Yeah, good evening. Very welcome to our Community Fund Pitch Show, second season. Daniel, DC, good evening. How are you tonight?
Good evening. Thanks. Fine. And yeah, we have great projects to be presented here. And I think we should start directly because we have no time.
Time short today. We've got 4 really exciting projects, and we want to start with one of the most exciting ones that we ever had, I think. So let's see that we can get our guests right on the show. Good evening and welcome, Robin and Jonas. Very happy to have you here tonight. Schön, dass ihr da seid.
Hi.
Hi.
Hey guys, thank you so much.
Hi, how are you doing?
Jonas?
Yeah, we are pumped. Very pleased to be here. Thank you so much for the invitation. And yeah, I'm looking forward to.
Cool, amazing. Hey guys, so I thought we're gonna do it like this. So we're gonna give you like a minute as to do a short introduction. We call it kind of an elevator pitch, that you just give a very short overview. Like imagine you're in an elevator with me. We've never met before. You tell me what you're gonna do. Then we have maybe 1 or 2 short questions. Then you have your 5 minutes of fame where you can present. And I would like to ask you to present it as simple as possible. Imagine you want to explain it to somebody who's never heard about the project before, because there are some people out there who've got no idea. Like really the customer journey, what are you planning to do? What's the secret sauce? So what are you doing, right? And then we collected a couple of questions from the community, and then we do question and answers. And if there's more time, we prepared also a couple of questions so that we get a good overview and people understand much better what is Robin, Jonas, and the whole team doing. Okay?
Okay.
Good.
Maybe one hint for the guys outside watching here.
Yeah.
It will be a mixture between English and German because Robin only can speak German. So it will be a little bit mixtured.
Okay,
just
so
as a hint.
the first one is a little bit a mix, but I think it's really important that we have Robin here today and we can hear from his word, from his mouth, what's going on here. Okay, guys, I don't know. How do you want to start? You want to do it like mixed German-English, or you go straight into English, or what's the idea for the first? Straight into English. Okay, cool.
We can in English and German.
Okay, good. Let's go, Jonas. Tell us.
All right. Yeah, elevator pitch. So far it's a big hassle to get funds into DefiChain or to invest in any DefiChain asset. So you need a third-party exchange or cake. And from Fiat to DeFi, it's a long way, right? So first of all, you need to fund your account on a centralized exchange. Then you need to swap to BTC, then swap to DeFi, then transfer it to DefiChain, and only then you are able to do stuff like liquidity mining or invest in decentralized stocks in future, right? So what we are building right now is a DefiChain Fiat exchange, and the exchange is building a bridge to enable users to invest in any DefiChain asset. And therefore, users just need to provide their bank details, so no KYC is needed, and choose the asset that they want to invest in. So to sum it up, Fiat money to DefiChain right away.
Okay, good. Sounds exciting. Fantastic, guys. It's a completely revolutionary idea, I guess. I mean, people are always struggling. So at least when I try to bring people into crypto, it's always a big hassle to get into crypto, right? You show them an exchange, it's a big hassle. So I fully understand the idea as a larger concept. DC, what do you think? First statement.
Sounds like a game changer, but I think in details there are a lot of problems coming up. So I had a lot of questions.
A lot of questions, okay.
And we will ask them, but maybe first they should explain a little bit more about the project.
Yeah. Okay, cool.
And if it is okay, maybe Robin starts in German, 2 minutes, and then Jonas can explain it in English.
Okay,
that so we hear it from him directly. What is the project about?
We have to get Robin and Jonas here into the screen because you guys are not there yet. Okay, there you are. So everybody's here. Welcome again. Cool. Guys, you prepared 2 slides just to give us a little bit of background. Maybe guys just start right in 2.5 minutes to explain the project a little bit in depth and to make everybody understand how does that work? Sounds like magic. What's the story?
Okay. Also Robin, Vorschlag, du fängst an, einmal auf Deutsch, 2 Minuten erklären, was das Projekt ist, was du machen willst und welches Problem gelöst wird. Und der Jonas wird es dann nochmal auf Englisch erklären.
Und auch eben, wie es funktioniert, weil das ist, glaube ich, spannender. Okay.
Ja, also ich bin jetzt davon ausgegangen, dass Jonas das auf Englisch macht, aber ich kann das auch nochmal kurz wiedergeben. Soll ich das von Jonas nochmal wiederholen? Oder ist
geh einfach vielleicht ein bisschen mehr ins Detail ein. Wie schaut so wirklich die Reise des Kunden aus, von dem er hört von euch, bis er hat dann die DFI oder was auch immer auf seiner Adresse? Wie funktioniert das?
Also wir haben wirklich die Vision, das Ganze so einfach wie möglich zu machen. Wir sind sehr konsequent darin, diese Vision zu verfolgen. Das bedeutet, wir versuchen wirklich jeden einzelnen Klick, der weg extrahiert werden kann, auch wegzubekommen, sodass wir mit so wenig Klicks wie nur irgendwie möglich diesen Kaufprozess abschließen können. Dabei übernehmen wir gewisse Konzepte, die es schon gibt, von anderen Anbietern und setzen das Ganze dann einfach auch auf der DefiChain um. Wir haben vor allem auf der rechtlichen Seite sehr große Herausforderungen, weil wir halt in einem neuen Bereich sind. Wenn Anwälte DeFi hören, dann gehen schon alle Alarmglocken an. Und wir gehen da wirklich diesen Weg, dass wir versuchen, ganz offiziell diesen Weg zu gehen. Also wir sagen nicht einfach, wir machen hier nur ganz normales Krypto und verkaufen dann DeFi-Assets, sondern wir haben wirklich mit offenen Karten gespielt, haben den Anwälten klar gesagt, dass wir DeFi-Assets verkaufen wollen und prüfen jetzt so mit einer sehr anerkannten Anwaltskanzlei in der Schweiz diesen Weg wirklich ganz legal zu gehen, sodass wir dann auch in Zukunft keine Probleme haben werden und auch eine gewisse Sicherheit haben, auch diesen Service in Zukunft anbieten zu können. Und da haben wir sehr gute Erfahrungen gemacht, dass es wirklich möglich ist, diesen Weg zu gehen, jedenfalls als Schweizer Unternehmen. Wir haben noch viele Herausforderungen, aber wir sind wirklich optimistisch. Nach all dem, was wir schon gehört haben, was wir schon in Erfahrung gebracht haben, sind das alles Probleme, die man lösen kann. Und das Ziel ist dann wirklich, dass man spätestens in 2 Monaten so weit sind, dass der Nutzer relativ unkompliziert von Euro in jedes DeFi-Asset wechseln kann. Das funktioniert dann so, dass er seine IBAN-Adresse eintragen muss, angeben muss, was er kaufen möchte. Also zum Beispiel will er Bitcoin kaufen oder direkt den Bitcoin DFI Liquidity Token oder direkt irgendeine Aktie. Und dann bekommt er eine Bankverbindung angezeigt. Da muss er auf diese Bankverbindung Geld überweisen. Er muss die Zahlungsmitteilung, die wir ihm vorgeben, muss er mitsenden. Und das war es eigentlich schon. Und so geht das dann wirklich sehr unkompliziert. Wenn das Geld bei uns eintrifft, werden wir es in das entsprechende Asset tauschen, das er gewünscht hat, und ihm direkt in seine eigene Wallet übertragen.
Okay, good.
Okay.
So far, so good. Jonas, could you do the same in English and maybe talk a little bit about how this works on a technical side?
Yeah, thank you so much. I won't repeat it word by word, but the general idea is that we want to provide a service that anybody can access 24/7 anywhere in the world. And what we basically want to do is we want to provide an API, and this API can be used by anyone. It's open source. Around this whole system, we want to establish a platform where users can very easily transfer their fiat money into DefiChain assets with less clicks as possible, right? A very smooth and very user-friendly way, or on-ramp to change fiat from fiat money into DefiChain assets. And just to be very clear here, we are not creating any DefiChain assets. We are just automating the process of chaining into DefiChain assets. Of course, we have a lot of challenges ahead. Want to stress the legal point of view here, the legal stance. So it's very complex if you want to tell the authorities or the government also want to offer DeFi assets in general, right? It's not a process that is common so far. basically the authorities are still in the old financial legacy world. And so we engaged a very renowned law firm in Switzerland, which is really the best for crypto to have a legally 100% approved service that we can provide and that we can offer really each DeFi asset. So just in terms of the process, how does it work? What happens is users just choose their DefiChain asset on our platform. So we are starting with a website, and maybe later we have an app as well. But what happens is the user chooses a DefiChain asset and SEPA banking details from our company are provided. So what she or he is transferring the money to our banking account, and we are exchanging the fiat money into the DefiChain asset that they want to invest in. It's done by a normal SEPA bank transfer. So we are starting with euros, and of course we want to add other currencies, and it's like credit cards and other payment methods. Whatever, Giro Pay or Sofortüberweisung in Germany or in Europe, or maybe at some point Alipay, so that we are able to offer our service in the end. That's basically what happens.
Okay, cool. Let's just, thanks a lot. Let's just jump straight into a couple of questions, because I see time is really not on our side tonight. So
Sure.
Jonas and Robin, question number one that I figured out on Reddit was a lot. So how does this work with, how is the price? What's the price I get if I purchase my currency? When is the transaction done? And how do you deal with the liquidity in the background? So I purchase, the SEPA transaction takes a certain time. So what price do I get? How do I get, how is it done in the background?
Do you want to start?
Jonas, you should start,
Jonas.
I think.
Yeah.
Have you had a question?
In English first?
Yeah, go
Yeah,
ahead.
sure.
Yeah,
Yeah.
we have very limited time. Okay.
Okay, sorry about that. Okay, the price is basically, so we have two different business models. We are getting the approval by the masternodes that we are getting funded. We can offer our service with a 1% transaction fee. What does it mean? So we are, or the user is paying 1% of the buy volume for the DefiChain asset to us. And then we have another feature that if there is a referral link provider, so we have a referral system, then 0.5% goes to the referral link provider. So in the end, users are just paying 1%. If we are not getting the approval, users 3% and 2.5% with a referral link, and the percent are going to the referral link provider.
Okay, Jonas, question: what price do I have to pay for the DFI coin that I purchase? Because in the moment when I buy, there's a price, and in the moment when you receive my money, my fiat money, then there's another price most likely because of volatility. How does the system deal with that? That's something what I think people don't understand at the moment. Because there's no direct, there's no immediate transaction, right?
No, not direct transaction. That's right. So we need to wait for the SEPA bank transfer. So just when we're receiving the money, then we are able to exchange. So we don't provide any funds to exchange instantly. So that's why we can just offer this small delay, and that's basically it.
Okay, so that's the risk of the customer in some way. If the price goes up or down, it could be an advantage or disadvantage. So, right?
Yeah.
Okay.
Yes. Yeah.
Okay.
Maybe another question in this direction. Is it possible to load the account with euros or Schweizer Franken and then make the order later? Do you know what I mean?
No. Yeah, I know what I mean, but the user needs to transfer the money. So we are starting. We can think about it, but we are starting with a single bank transfer. What will be possible is that users can create a savings plan, right? So they can invest on a monthly basis or on a weekly basis to invest regularly in DefiChain assets.
Okay, I understand.
So for me personally, it looks like that your service is more for investors and not for traders. Means using a daily cost average or something like that, and then this delay of making the order and getting the coins is not really relevant. Correct?
How long does the SEPA
Exactly.
transfer take? How long is the SEPA transfer? I'm so long away from Europe, I've got no idea.
Yeah, sure. Usually, it's there. Also, the money arrives in our bank account over. So basically, 1 business day.
Okay, 1 business day. Okay, good. Daniel, next question from your side, please.
So, right. Can you describe a little bit more the way from fiat to DeFi coin? Because where is your gateway from fiat into the crypto? Yeah, you need an external exchange because
Sure.
you have to buy something. Do you know where to buy what and
right.
which swaps are involved?
I get your concern. So what happens is the fiat money of the customer is arriving in our banking account, and then we are using partner exchanges like Kraken to exchange this fiat money to Bitcoin. This Bitcoin is then transferred via atomic swap to the DeFi chain, and then we are using the DEX to invest the wrapped Bitcoin into the DeFi chain assets. That's basically how it works.
Okay, and then there's a mobile app, and this wrapped Bitcoin is then gonna transferred to this address on the mobile app. Is that
exactly? So the final step is the transfer from our wallet to the customer wallet. Yes.
Okay, good. And what app are you going to use? You're going to use this new Light wallet that is
No.
Or you build your own?
No. So basically, what the company is doing, we are just providing the API, and the API is open source, so everybody can use it. And yes, we are working together with Patrick and Dominic, and we are using the Light wallet from them. So what they are doing, developing a buy button in their app, so that they can or that users can switch from the Light wallet into our service right away. And by doing that, the signature is created and the signature is submitted to us, and then the user can buy DefiChain assets. Yeah.
Okay, fantastic. Thanks a lot,
Jonas. Just to summarize, we are not building an app. The app or the applications around our service is built by others.
Okay, got it. Okay, now it's much clearer. Thank you very much. I think most people now understand really how this works, because there were a lot of questions around it. Another question.
About that, yeah.
Yeah, so there was another question, and I think this is one that excited the people the most. So they said, guys, the project is not really cheap, right? I mean, price and value, this is how everybody feels about it. I don't want to go down that road. The question was, guys, are you planning to make a profit with this company in the future, or is this like a non-profit organization? How is this? How do you see your business venture in the future?
Yeah. It's definitely a for-profit company, that's for sure. And we discussed it in our team, of course, and that the community fund is also for-profit organizations. We are very convinced about the fact because we are convinced that the DeFi just can grow with profitable and successful companies around DefiChain and in the DefiChain ecosystem. So yes, it's a for-profit company, and that's, we are very transparent about it. But we are convinced that this is the way how the DefiChain ecosystem and community benefits in the end.
Okay, so that means you see this funding as a startup funding for the company in some way, right? That's
well.
And I'm not judging here. Don't get me wrong. I'm not
no,
judging here. I just want to put it in the right words.
No.
It was also the question in the chat.
Yeah.
No, that's totally fine, and I get that. And of course, we need to stand those questions, right? I mean, we want to. So what we are doing right now, I mentioned all the legal complex. We against the most successful or most renowned law firm in Switzerland, and we are making massive advance payments, right? And what we want to do with this, the transactions, we want to do marketing for DefiChain assets, right? So in the end, everybody profits. If more people know about DefiChain and know about DefiChain assets and know about how to invest in DefiChain assets, because we have a very smooth and easy on-ramp for it. So we are using the funds to onboard way more users to the entire ecosystem, right? And we are doing marketing. And yeah, I mean, of course, a company has operating costs, and we need to cover them as well.
Okay. Mark, maybe we ask the same question, Robin, to get an answer from him in German.
Ja, fair.
Robin, die Frage, die immer wieder hochkommt, warum soll der Community Fund eine relativ große Summe, also stand auch in dem Chatverlauf drin, knapp 500.000 US-Dollar ausgeben, um ein Startup zu finanzieren, was dann später selbst Gewinn erzeugt?
Nein, das Geld ist nicht für das Startup. Das Geld ist für die weitere Entwicklung, damit wir noch schneller unsere Ziele erreichen können, damit wir noch schneller Sofortüberweisung akzeptieren können, damit wir noch schneller Kreditkarten onboarden können, damit wir einen besseren Kundenservice bieten können, damit wir den Entwicklern, die freiwillig daran gearbeitet haben, eine anständige Summe auszahlen können für ihre Arbeit, die sehr wertvoll ist, die ja auch Open Source veröffentlicht wird. Es geht wirklich darum, der Community einen Wert zu geben. Und der größte Wert, den wir der Community geben, sind die Ads. Also wir schalten Ads, wir schalten Werbung für DefiChain bzw. für unsere Exchange, damit die Leute in DefiChain reinkommen. Und es gibt auch viele andere, die halt sagen, ich würde gerne mehr marketingtechnisch etwas machen, aber mir fehlt so der Aufhänger, ja. Und bei einer Exchange ist das sehr einfach, für eine Exchange zu werben. Man kann jedem Kumpel erzählen, hey, schau mal, hier kannst du ganz einfach DeFi-Assets kaufen. Das macht Spaß, mit so etwas Werbung zu unternehmen. Und wir haben ja auch im Budget ganz klar eine Budgetposition drin, nur für Ads. Und wir wollen wirklich DefiChain voranbringen. Es geht hier nicht darum, eine Company zu finanzieren. Die Company ist bereits gegründet mit einem Eigenkapital von 100.000 Schweizer Franken. Das ist nicht das Problem, dass hier die Gelder fehlen würden, sondern es geht hier darum, noch schneller nach vorne zu kommen, noch schneller erfolgreich zu sein, noch schneller mehr Zahlungssysteme onzuboarden, mehr Leute ins System hineinzubekommen, mehr Kapital in DefiChain hineinzubekommen. Das ist die Vision und dafür wird das Geld verwendet.
Super Info. Danke, Robin. Das ist sehr, sehr wertvolle Information. Ich glaube, das ist gut, dass man das einmal erwähnt in diese Richtung. Okay,
so
fantastic.
Maybe we need one sentence in English to translate what Robin said. Time is nearly over.
Okay, so Robin said, no, it's not to set up a company. It's more or less to drive the business faster, to onboard credit card companies, exchanges, to advertise for the business, to drive the whole project to make DefiChain stronger. So it's not a startup funding itself. It's really to drive the business forward. That's what Robin said, I think, right? Okay, right. Fantastic. Hey,
so we want to really want to accelerate and onboard new users as fast as possible.
Okay, cool, guys. Time is nearly up. One important
Sure.
question. I'm sure there are more questions out there. I think we should have planned more time. Where can people reach you if they have more questions and if they want to make sure they understood everything the right way? There's a lot on Reddit already. Should they reach out to? Who is the right person to talk to if they have unanswered questions? Is it Jonas, Robin? Is it everyone in the team? How do you want to do this?
Yeah, basically you can contact any one of us. So all the links are in the CFP, so in the proposal. We have a Telegram group. You can contact us via in whatever. But everything is in the CFP. Best way would be the Telegram group. There are already, I think, more than 60 members in our Telegram group. We can answer any questions, and you can also contact us personally.
Okay, fantastic. Hey guys, thank you so much for coming in.
Yeah.
So short notice. We wanted really to do it as quick as possible. Unfortunately, it's my bad. Time was not long enough. But I think we answered a couple of really, really tricky questions where the community was kind of puzzled. How is this going to be? I know much better now how this whole thing works. It's not such a big secret for me anymore. Thank you so much, time. Robin, herzlichen Dank, dass ihr da wart heute, dass ihr das ein bisschen mehr erklärt habt. Ich weiß, es war nicht genug Zeit, aber ja, wer hätte gedacht, dass es so viele Fragen gibt zu dem Thema. Herzlichen Dank and all the best. Good luck for the voting, guys. Let's keep the fingers crossed that everything goes well and then see you after the voting, and then we're gonna talk what are the next steps. Thank you very much for coming in.
Yes.
Have a great evening.
Thanks, and
Greetings to Switzerland and Germany, and talk to you soon, guys. Thank you. Bye-bye.
Bye-bye.
Cheers.